Hi there, welcome. Welcome to this live. In this live, I like to talk to you about the change analysis and understanding all the changes that's going on around you and your business. My name is Matts Rehnstrom. I'm the shaper of business excellence, and I've been working for over 25 years with improving businesses. And one thing that I've seen throughout this long period that I've been working is the changes that is going on in different organizations and the way that those organizations handle their changes. There's all too many organizations that just let things happen to them. So if you don't look into the future, if you don't look into what is actually going to happen, we say that we can't predict the future, but I say that yes, we can, because not totally, not 100%, but there's a lot of things that we know about the future by just looking at the state today and how it has been before. So many, as I said, and then many organizations, they then only running into the future and let things happen to them. And if they do that, they don't see the challenges that they have and the opportunities that they can have. Because a change, I differ between change and improvement. And change is something that is happening to us. It comes from all over the place. Improvement is something that we do out of where we are today and those changes going on in the environment around us. So we can choose to improve. And I think that if we don't improve, we're actually falling behind, because other organizations, our competitors, or the requirements from our customers, our clients, they are improving, they expect more. And if we don't follow along, we will fall back. So, as I said then, I see those organizations that don't see the future. They don't care about really the future. The data is there, but they don't really care about it. So the solution that they should, and you should, when you work with business improvement, is then to do a change analysis. Look at those changes that you having today and that you see is something of the future. So you can go in, you can find out much more of the future than you think that you can. And when you see these changes, when you identify them, then you can ask yourself if this change, you can pick one change and you say, okay, is this change a challenge or is it an opportunity? Is this something that is going to threaten us or help us? And for example, if we're working within elderly care, and we say that we have a company and we manufacture wheelchairs and other equipment that is going to help elderly people, then we can look at the demographic and we can find that demographics show that we will have more elderly people in the future. Next year, the year after that, and in 5 years, 10 years. So here we as a company manufacturing all these things have then an opportunity to produce and to improve our products so we can meet the demand. But the same goes for then an elderly care within a municipality, for example, taking care of elderly care or having the elderly care, taking care of the elderly. Then that could be a challenge, because you might have the same amount of money as you have today, but the requirements, the demand for your service is so much higher tomorrow than it is today, which means that you need to think in a new way so you can manage those challenges that you have. So by doing that, going in and doing the change analysis, you will both then find the opportunities but also the challenges that you have in your organization. And that recalls a situation I had, I think it's 12 years ago. We're talking to municipalities and healthcare in Sweden. And we said to them 12 years back then, we did a change analysis and we looked to it. And we said that within 10 years or so, we will have a lack of nurses, lack of doctors, too few of this and too few of that. And we listed it out. Unfortunately, they didn't really take action on it. They saw it, but they said, oh, we don't really believe it, or whatever they thought, which meant that they never took action. And where are we today then? 12, 15 years later, we're too few of this, too few of that. So we knew that 10, 12, 14 years ago, but they, in this case, this organization, or organizations, as there were several of them, they never took notice of it. They didn't take action. But I could also say that to defend them a little bit, some of them made actually changes, because they saw that, oh, if we're going to help this much larger amount of people in the future, in that case we need to find more technical ways to serve them. So they did, and now they have installed within homes for these elderly people ways to communicate and help them to have advices over phone, for example, or over internet. So there's two sides of this. Some of them didn't really listen, some did, and it was good for those that did. Or actually, I would say it's best for the clients, for the elderly, that those that are old today and need that help, they gain from that someone took the right choice back then. So, short recap then, do a change analysis. That is what I'll say to you. If you do the change analysis, you will have then the opportunities and the challenges. The change analysis will give you the opportunities and the challenges. I would also say that this is one step out of 8 steps that you need to do in order to set a foundation for a roadmap. And I call this the roadmap for business improvement success. And to get this roadmap, you need to do 8 things, 8 steps. And that's what I'm guiding you through in that training. And you can go and look at that training. There's a free training video, and you can go to mattsrehnstrom.com/free-training. That is mattsrehnstrom.com/free-training. And I think the link is somewhere here around this live as well. So go there, look at the training, and then you will learn more about the other 7 steps as well. Okay. With that said, see you in the next live, or in the video, the free video training, I would say. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.